Hi guys. It's 11:15 and I don't think I want to wear a bra because I'm all relaxed and ready to go to bed. So you have to be able to deal with my nipple because I know a lot of you are going to be focusing on my nipple than focusing on the things I have to say. But unfortunately, I don't feel like wearing a bra. So let's talk. Now I'm going to be talking about how to find out your problems and solutions. So we are used to praying. Like if we have one problem, we are used to picking up our Bibles and rabba soko rabba rabba, we're used to that. And it's because it's a norm. That's what we grew to believe. That's what we grew to understand. The first thing we want to do is pray. If anything happens around us, we just want to pray. We could pick up our Bible and begin to pray. Sorry that my Bible is quite small. I have a small Bible. I'm not a Bible fan. Yeah, I have the Bible in my head. So we pick up our Bible and begin to pray. Rabba, soko, soko, soko. Some of you are so spiritual, right? And many times, many of you just grew up to hear about Bible, right? It's just the Bible. It's just the paper. Yeah, this is just the Bible. But it has very powerful words in it, right? Good. Words that can change your life. Now, these things are just written words. You are the one who is going to put meaning into these words. This is just a writing. This is just a book. Yeah, the Bible is just a book with powerful words. Now, you will make meaning out of these papers. Yeah. So this Bible is not the solution. It's what you make out of what you read out of this Bible that is the solution. I told you guys that many of you are so ignorant, right? So many of you, I see people carrying Bible. Anywhere you're going, you're carrying Bible. You want the book to save you. No. It's not the book. Leave this book alone. It's what you take out of the book, what you understand from the book, what you digest from the book that is going to be useful in your life. Good. That's for the Bible. Now, do you know that many of you are your problems? Many of us, we are our problems. You know, we've had this very crazy mentality that somebody is chasing us. Anytime your business is going wrong, anytime things are not going well for you, anytime you're not feeling well, anytime something is happening to you, somebody's chasing you from a village. It's always the other person. Now, this is the problem. We focus so much on the other person. Yes, we focus so much on the other person. So we give them so much power and so much attention. I will shock you today that a lot of times, many people are not your problem. You are your problem. Many problems you have encountered in life, you are the cause. Yes. But the fact is, we don't always want to go back to our roots. We always want to look for the next person to blame. And that's why we never get successful. The easiest way for you to be successful, the easiest way for you to move on, first, acknowledgement. You have to be able to acknowledge that, okay, I went wrong in this particular place. You acknowledge it, you correct it, and make a U-turn. Many of you don't correct yourself. Many of you don't acknowledge that, I fuck up for this side. Oh. The other person is always your problem. She just chased me. Hey, my village people. And that's the reason why you're always in church. Rabba, soko, robo, rabba, rabba, rabba. And that's the reason why a lot of church goers are poor. I did not say Christians. A lot of church goers are poor. People who go to church are poor, not Christians. Oh. If you're a real Christian, like I said from the beginning, you will read, understand, and digest this Bible. But churchgoers carry Bible. Christians read and understand Bible. A lot of people who go to church don't even know what is inside this book. They just carry it for protection. Because they think that when they put this Bible in their armpits, they are protected. Any demon that is passing will run away. No! The demon will continue to chase you. Now, this video is simple. I want you to learn to unlearn all those things you have learned and relearn new things. Many of you have grown up with just norms and belief. You just grew up and heard. You just grew up and believed. Just because somebody told you something, you absorb it and it becomes a way of life. That is your problem. Your problem is that you are static-minded. Your problem is that you took what somebody told you 25 years ago and you don't want to twitch. Your problem is that look at how you walk. Because you grew up and your mother told you be going straight, this is how you used to go. Mumu, this is how you go. Just because it's straight, your mother will tell you to go. You don't have sense, know that there's a way here. There's a way here. And you can still move back. Some of you are like this. This is your problem. This is how you're going. Why? Because you already believe this is the only way. It's only the front that there is way. There is way by the side. There is way by the corner. There is way by... You can even jump. But no, this is your problem. You are static minded. Why? Because you have taken what somebody told you, their belief. Now, can I shock you? A lot of things people tell you, a lot of things people write is what is called belief. Belief simply means understanding, how you see life, how you understand things, how you digest things. Now, people can easily put something into a book to suit them. Yes, if my life is not going on well, I can write a book and give you a narrative and tell you that men are wicked. If I'm unfortunate to be in a relationship and a man is not good to me, a man is not nice to me, I can write a book and tell you that men are wicked. If you're a daft and you come across that book, you will just read that book and just believe that men are wicked. You have not been in a relationship. You have not dated. No man have hurt you. But just because you picked up a book and somebody wrote her story and said men are wicked and you just take it. Why do you take other people's narrative about you? Why don't you want to try? Just because somebody said something, just because somebody said this thing is this thing, you take it. That is the problem. The problem is not your village. The problem is that you have taken somebody else's life and you are living it. You have not experienced life. You have not explored life. You have not gone right. You have not gone left. You have not gone backward. You're just moving statically just because you read something in a book. That's the problem. Not your village people. So I want you to be able to unlearn. When I use the word unlearn, I need you to wash your brain. Leave all those things that people have told you. You need to be able to discover things for yourself. That is your problem. The problem is that you have so believed what somebody said. You have so believed what your mother said. Do you know that most of us, our mothers were born in the 80s? What they experienced is not what we're experiencing now. Our parents did not experience COVID-19. Our parents did not use iPhone. Our parents did not use Apple. So how can you take what your parents tell you without tweaking it, without trying new things? That's your problem in your marriage. Because your mother told you that if you don't cook for a man, he cannot love you. So you have turned chef. Have fun now. As you are cooking, is the man still in the house? Because your mother told you that if you don't wash clothes for a man, he cannot stay. You have turned washerman, you have turned laundry. Unlearn all those rubbish you have learned and relearn new things. When you marry a man, the first thing you do, you don't take what your mother tells you. You understand the man you are going to marry. Because your mother is going to teach you from the things that she knew. She's going to teach you the way she loved your father, not the way you love your husband. You can only lay on the emphasis of your mother, not to take everything she said. Because your father is not your husband. Many of you want to treat your husbands like the way your mother treated your father. Just because your mother told you this is how it's supposed to be. No. A smart person will know how to take and how to live. The first thing you do is when you get into people's life, you try to understand before you apply. Did you hear what I said? Understanding before application. That's why what works for me will not work for you. If I use this cream today, it might work for me, it will not work for you. So first of all, when you go to the hospital, the doctor will want to understand your skin type. Why do you think the doctor cannot just recommend anything for you? They'll tell you, what is your skin type? What do you react to? What will you take and you start having? Because we have different type of things. You don't just take what you give to A and B and give. That's the problem. You want to use the same method for everybody that comes into your life. That is the problem. You do not know how to unlearn, to relearn. You are so static-minded. And that's the reason why a lot of people do not like me on the social media. Because I'm a woman who have a mind of her own. A lot of people who come on social media to criticize me, you will see that they are static-minded people. There are people who say, oh, blessing, why are you showing nipple? Some people just feel that, oh, because you are wearing a shirt and your nipple is showing, you're a prostitute. No, I'm wearing a shirt because I'm about to sleep and I don't want to wear a bra. So because you're seeing my nipple and you want to cut, that's your business. Me, I don't want to wear bra because I'm in my house, I'm in my room. And I don't want to wear bra because my chest is paining me. Right? So you need to be able to unlearn those rubbish you have learned and relearn new things. If you want to come on this live video and it's my nipple you want to be looking at, feel free. All is entertainment. You're going to look, but you cannot touch. But if you want to pick up the important things I have to say, feel free. Now, it gets to tell you that you pick what you want. If you want to pick breast, you want to pick nipple, you want to pick the things I'm saying and learn from it, that's entirely your business. That's not mine. Good. Like we're saying, you need to be able to unlearn a lot of things you have learned and relearn new things. That's the problem most of you have. You are so static minded. You are so forward. You are so forward. And when you're a very forward person, you find it difficult to mingle with people. You find it difficult to get married. You find it difficult to keep friends. You find it difficult to keep colleagues. You find it difficult to enjoy life because you're static minded. You are this person that like to wear gown. The moment you just see Okoro blessing with her nipple, you are angry. This guy is supposed to wear bra now. This guy is supposed to wear bra. Are you blessing Okoro? But if you're open-minded, you understand that some people want to wear bra, some don't want to wear bra. Everybody cannot be like you. So it enables you open. That's what is called exposure. Exposure simply means accepting other people's way of life. They are not you. Because you have refused to unlearn and accept other people, you are finding it difficult. That's why you are bitter. That's the point. So my point is, the first point to understanding a problem is to unlearn some things you have learned and relearn new things. In English language, they call it adjustment. You adjust. You know when to adjust, you know when to readjust. That's entirely your choice. So on this video, I'm trying to enlighten you, to teach you to stop this your rabasoko robo raba. It's okay to pray. Many of you pray without direction. Many of you pray without vision. That's why your prayer is not always answered. Yes. You don't know where you're going to. You just feel that the Bible is your solution. No. Before you pick up this Bible to read and to do rabasoko, you need to have an understanding of the Bible. Some of you don't understand what the Bible is talking about. You just heard. Your mother just told you that anytime that you are sick, hold the Bible in your armpits. Your mother just said anytime that you are sick, put the Bible on your chest. You don't know what is inside this Bible. So long as you don't understand what's inside this Bible, the Bible is going to remain a bloody book to you. It's when you understand what is inside this Bible, that's when you get to understand the power that is in the Bible. Many of you just see Bible like a book because you just read it like a novel. But when you understand what is in this Bible, that's when you begin to see it like a powerful tool. Right? Why don't you read Bible? You just feel that the Bible is your savior. Many of you have never read the Bible, but you put it under your pillow. Every night, this Bible is under your pillow. You've never opened chapter 1 to 25. It's under your pillow. If you want to go to church in the morning, you put it in your armpits. You put it in your handbag. Some people, when they want to keep their money, they'll put the money inside here. This is just a book. It's a bloody book. It's a bloody book. Right? Good. The only thing that makes the Bible powerful is when you open this book, read it, have your own understanding and digest it. That's when the Bible becomes effective in your life. That's when you know when you are praying, you know where to quote the Bible. You know the verses to use. You know how to call God. Most of you are holding Bible, you don't even know where to call God from. But when you understand this Bible, there's a verse you will quote and you will hold God to his word. You will say in so and so verse, God, you said. Some of you don't even know where God said Acts. You don't know. You don't know. So my point in this video is unlearn the old things you have learned and relearn new things. It's really, really going to help you. When you're able to unlearn the old things you have learned to relearn new things, it will help you, right, find your feet. It will help you resolve problems. You will stop to push blames on people, right? And the good thing about understanding the problem is that when you understand the problem, you know where to solve it from. Right? Many of you have not been able to solve problems because you don't understand it. When you understand the problem, you uproot it from the roots, not from the branch. But because most times you don't understand the problem, you focus on the branches, you're just plucking the branch. So many times that problem keeps repeating itself because it is not plucked from the roots. So first thing is understanding the problem and telling yourself, okay, I think this is where I went wrong. This is where I have to adjust. This is where I have to put my feet to the ground. This is where I have to do this. Always learn to take blames. Yes, it's very important. If you want to be mature, you must learn to take blames. The first thing when people offend you, when something goes wrong, first of all, ask yourself, where did I go wrong? Where did I contribute to this? Then adjust. Because many times we focus so much about wanting other people to change without changing. Now, this is the problem. You want this person to change so much. This person is going to change so much. But if you do not change, you will not even observe that the person have changed. Yeah. Many of your husbands have changed, but you do not observe because you refuse to change. Many of your wives have changed, but you do not observe because you refuse to change. Yes. So for every time you want to push the blame on somebody, first of all, ask yourself, where am I going wrong? Where do I also have to change? Because when you change and somebody else change, it will be very easy for you to absorb and say, okay, this person just changed from here. But if you are still that static person, hey, I'm the perfect one. Hey, I did not do anything. When this person also change, you won't even notice that the person have changed. So I think that's where we need to focus our energies on. That's what we need to channel our minds on. That's what we need to put our bodies, our soul in understanding the problem and telling ourselves, okay, this is where I wronged. This is where I made my own mistake. You adjust and become a better person. So like I said, unlearn the old things you have learned and relearn new things. Unlearn the old things you have learned and relearn new things. With this viewpoint of mine, I hope I've been able to pass a message. I hope I've been able to teach you something. I hope you've been able to learn something. For those of you who focused on my breast, your loss. But for those of you who listen to what I have to say, I hope you'll be able to pick out the necessary things added to your life. Learn the old things you have learned, relearn new things, be vast-minded, be open-minded, learn to always want to learn new things, because the world keeps going global. They keep bringing new things every day. Many of us never believed that we could wear masks. You could actually go into the bank, right, and they tell you, okay, wear a mask. You must wear masks. We never actually believed that we could wear masks. I remember when I was flying and one girl was battling with the air hostess that, no, I can't wear mask. So she was even saying that the mask gives her reaction, but she just had to wear it. So it just shows that a time comes in our life when we have to evolve, unlearn, wear our masks, do some certain things we've never done in our lives before. Right? That's what is called change. So you must be open to change. You must be open to unlearning and relearning. With this viewpoint of mine, I hope I've been able to convince and not to confuse you, to unlearn the old things you have learned and relearn new things. Thank you very, very much for listening to my live video. God bless every one of you for tuning in. I hope you learned something tonight. So guys, today is my son's birthday. My son is 5 years today. So we are waiting until it's 12 o'clock so that we can pop. Hey, this is another story. Hey. So my son is 5 years today. So you guys should please wish him happy birthday. Many more years. God has blessed me with 2 wonderful boys. Trust me. I'll try to give them the best of my abilities. God bless every one of you for wishing my son a happy birthday. Thank you very, very. Somebody said question. Okay, what question do you want to ask? Go ahead. What's your questions? Somebody said questions. Please go ahead and ask your questions so that we don't take so much of time. I really have a question on this topic. Go ahead and ask the question. Go ahead and ask your question. I'm waiting for the question. It's 12 a.m. here. Happy birthday, Kingo. Thank you so much. I learned that you have a good nipple. Thank you very much. Keep watching my nipple, but you will never touch it. So what's the question? I'm trying to look for the question. So if you don't ask the question, you can't be saying I have a question without asking. I'm just going to have to cut this live video and do other things. So if you have a question, go ahead and ask the question. So I could quickly answer that we don't make the live video very long. I'm waiting for those people that say they have a question. Okay, I'm not seeing any question forthcoming. You talked about understanding, and what if somebody said you talked about understanding? What if you understand but not in the right place with God? Somebody said you talked about understanding. What if you understand and not in a right place with God? How will you have understanding and not be in the right place with God? A lot of people who are not in the right place with God are people who don't even understand where God is. For you to be able to be in the right place with God, I think you understand where He is now. That's understanding the Bible. Many people don't understand this thing that they carry. Many people have a lot of things that they don't know how to use. And that's the reason why a lot of men of God, a lot of pastors are deceiving you. Because you have this thing, but you cannot use it. So first of all, understand this. Absorb it. Digest it. There is no way you can miss where you are going to be God when you understand this Bible. Read it and digest it. Trust me. Trust me. You lack understanding because most of you don't read. You are not aware. You are ignorant about. Understanding simply means you don't know about this thing. Or you know about it, you've not taken time to absorb it. So, but when you take time, read your Bible, know the verses to pray about, there is no way anybody can deceive you about the Bible. Trust me. People cannot be giving you different definitions about the Bible, their own understanding, but they cannot deceive you about the Bible. Trust me. Somebody said, what's understanding? Understanding simply means digesting something. Being able to explain it, because anything you understand, you can explain in your own way. When you understand, so if I tell you, what is this now? You can say it's a tissue paper. It's a white paper. It's inside nylon. You are going to explain the way you understand it. It simply means you have digested it. So understanding simply means explaining it your own way. Reading something and saying, okay, Obi goes to school. Obi can go to school. Obi walked to school. Obi ran. The most important thing, Obi was in school. Whether he walked, he ran, he jumped. The most important thing is you understood that Obi has gone to school. Right? Good. So that's what understanding is about. There's no particular way to understanding something. That's why we have different narrative. That's why we have different knowledge. And that's why we have different explanations to things. It's because I understood it in this way. You understood. That's why we have 1 million pastors. 1 million pastors are going to quote this Bible differently. They understood it differently. The 1 million pastors have read this Bible and they're going to quote it differently, right? So that's the way they understood it. And that's the reason why we have so many churches. Because your pastor will be telling you what he understood from this Bible. My pastor will be telling me what he understood from this Bible. Her pastor will be telling us. That's why it looks as if we have too many pastors everywhere, because they are all giving us their own understanding about the Bible. Good. So my point is, have your own understanding. Could you just have a mind of your own? Read and have your own. Blessing, how do I deal with criticism of people who don't understand my personality? Ignore them. People are not supposed to understand your personality. When people understand your personality, you become a boring person. It is the lack of understanding that make them want to keep reading you. Once you read this Bible and understand this Bible, you're not going to read this Bible again. Trust me. You'll be looking for something else to read. But if you don't understand this Bible, you keep going back to the Bible and want to read it. So it's the same thing about human being. The moment people understand you, right, they get tired of you. That's why even in marriage, you don't understand your wife till the day she dies. Nobody's supposed to understand you. Yeah. You're supposed to be that unique being that nobody understands. So the journey is not for them to understand you. They should just hear you. Those who want to understand you will understand you. Not everybody will understand you. It's not everybody that goes to church that like their pastors. Yeah. It's not everybody that goes to church that like their pastors. Some people just go to church because the church is fine. Some are going there to meet people. Some are going there to collect AC. Some are going to collect dressing. People go to churches for different reasons, not because they like the pastor or because they understand what the pastor is saying. No. They don't need to understand you. Right? So some people will understand you, some people will misunderstand. So you are not there for people to understand you. Right? On this my live video, now not everybody's going to understand. Some of them are here for my nipples. Some of them are here to say, oh, blessing, you have spot on your face. Some of them are here to say, this girl don't come again. They are here for different reasons. Right? So imagine me doing a live video for people to understand me. No, that's not my work. I'm doing the live for you to hear me. If you don't want to understand, that's your business. I cannot teach you understanding. So understanding is a choice. It simply means, how do I want to absorb this message? How do I want to digest it? How do I want to dissect this message? So however you want to dissect it, I don't have the power to teach you that. That's your choice. Yeah. So I think I've explained that. What is the highest education What is your highest education qualification? That's not what this video is about. Right? I'm not a lecturer. So if you want to know my highest qualification, come to my office. Good. So some people's questions here are very funny. I think I'm not even seeing so many questions. I think let me go back and see if I'm going to see more questions. I want to speak with you via video. Is it good? Is it good to marry prayerful wife? Of course, yes. If you marry a prayerful wife, you're blessed. Yes, because she will always put you in her prayers, remind God about you, remind God to bless you. A lot of people are there asking God for a lot of favors. So imagine if you don't have a wife that is reminding God that you exist. God will just forget you. Stay there. Some of us, is the prayer of our wives, our mothers, our relation that is keeping us. That's the truth. So you need at least one prayerful person to be putting your name in God's mouth every day. So you can't just be a pagan. You need to have one prayerful person in your family or in your life. Your mother, your wife, your sister, your relation, your pastor, anybody. That's why when you go, you say, Pastor, pray for me. Yes, you can't just allow God to forget you. So make sure that somebody is actually telling God, God, my son is looking for work. Oh, my daughter, my pikin. Let somebody constantly put, because we are plenty that are asking God for favor. It's not only you. We are plenty. Don't remind God. Don't pray now. See whether God will not throw you one side. He forgets you. Stay there. Do you have time for your kids at all? That's a stupid question. If I don't have time for my kids, what are you doing on this live video? This is 11:39. Lori Buruku, get out of this video. People can ask very silly questions. Do you have time for your kids before I had that? Are you kidding me? That's a foolish question. Right? You guys on this live video, what are you doing by this time? You don't have children, or you don't have a husband or brother. Get out of my live video, idiots. Next question. Okay, guys, next question. Next question. Some women will find it so weird. Blessing is not wearing bra. If your breast is still like this one, come and show it. If my breast is paining you, hit your head on the wall. Today is my son's birthday, so I decided not to wear a bra. We take off the bra. Yeah. I'm giving you guys the side chick moves. Somebody said my nipple is about to tear the shirt. Nah, this is a gift. This is an asset. Yeah, this is an asset. So I know. So I'm flaunting my assets. If the nipple is paining you, hit your head on the wall. Nipple my own, breast my own. Nipple is on my chest. Hey, my dear. Some men will be masturbating on this video. Sorry. Sorry. So what's the next question? You didn't answer my question. Ask the question again. Why is your nipple like that after 2 kids? Ask God that question for giving me a standing nipple after 2 kids. I'm blessed, I know, baby. Next question. Do you think it's a woman's that holds a home or a man that holds a home? Both people hold a home, because 2 people come together to become one. Nobody's holding any home. Both of you should put your heads together and hold your home. Nobody holds the home. Don't tear the cloth. I asked for your education qualification because you speak good English. Then I said it doesn't matter. That's not what this video is about. If you want to know about my education qualification, come to my office. Speaking good English does not matter what qualification of education you have. So, what's your motivation for what you do? Okay, my motivation for what I do is my experience. I had a very horrible experience when it comes to relationship and marriage. So I'm passionate about it because I want people to learn from me. If you want to, if you want to, then those people that refuse to learn from me are going to pay to talk to me. That's the passion. Yeah. Some of you are going to pay to talk to me someday. Maybe not today. If you don't pay, your kids will pay. If you like, don't pay attention so that you have something to teach your children. Stay and be looking at breasts. Your child is going to pay me about 2, 3, 4 million just to talk to me. Be looking at breasts. Don't learn something to teach your child. Lebala. Nebe. I'm sure they didn't nipple for 3 years exactly. Rubbish question. Some people don't acknowledge their faults. So how do you teach them when they are wrong? You don't force people to acknowledge their faults. You don't teach them anything. If people don't acknowledge their fault, you either move on or you endure it. You don't teach people how to acknowledge fault. It's a choice. It's like saying you want to teach somebody how to be remorseful. No. If somebody do you bad thing, it's a conscious thing. The person says, oh, I think what I said to this person wasn't nice. I think what I said to this person was nice. So it's depending on your conscience. Me, I can tell you are mad. And before I tell you are mad, I will prove to you that you are mad. I'm a factual person. Some people already, if I see some comments on this comments, I can tell you are mad, because some people are mad with their comments. And I will not be apologetic about saying you are mad because you are mad. Me, if I tell you are mad, it simply means you are mad. You don't want mad thing. Sure, you know that being mad is a temporal thing. So you don't force people to, it's not like someone telling me, blessing, be remorseful for saying you are mad. No, you are mad. And I'll say it with every fact. Take me to law court, I'll tell you are mad. Maybe you were mad at that point in time. You're not mad again, but you're mad. Good. Please, can you question my question? Okay, I think we're done with the questions. I'm trying to look at if I have any other important questions. Oh, please, I'm about getting married, CEO. I need some marriage counseling. So pay for counseling. Our consultation fee for counseling for 30 minutes is 20,000 naira for 30 minutes. So you can pay for counseling. Use the phone number on my biography. Counseling is not free. Okay? The only thing I give for free are the things I put out on my social media. If you want to talk to me privately, you pay. Okay? Good. Next video. I really love the session of yours. I hope you get it done again. It's actually a big fan. Oh, thank you so much, Ali. Mwah. Do you run mentorship programs of relationship coach? Yes, I do. I do run mentorship program, but for now, I'm not taking any student because I want to be able to set up my own place. I want to set up a place in Lagos where I can be able to get the students. So I need a place, a very good place where my students can come. So I'm still working on that. So maybe over time I could start accommodating students. Somebody said, will you marry again? You never can tell. I might even be married. My husband might be at my back right now. You never can tell who touched my nipples, and my nipples are standing. So, right? So that's my private life. Focus on what I give you on social media. Leave my private life alone. So I might be married. You never can tell. So those things are things that are going to shock you. So leave my private life alone. Whether I'm married or I'm not married, that has nothing to do with you. Just learn what you have to learn from Okoro Blessing and get out. Thank you. Can I request for a live video, please? I don't feel like talking to anybody. Change your room. Hi, Blessing. I was only jealous of your beauty because you're more beautiful than my lady. Oh, really? I hope she doesn't hear this. Every woman is beautiful, please. I love your courage. I'm a big fan. Thank you so much. Keep being you, my darling. Don't mind trolls. I don't see trolls. That's the funniest thing. If whatever you say pain me, I block you. If whatever you say hurts me, I reply you. Who is that, baby? Brian. Okay, this is the birthday boy. This is the birthday.
Dice.
Come and stand, baby. Come and join my live video. Stand.
Mommy, I have these dice.
So this is the birthday boy. So let's get to sing happy birthday for you before 12.
I want a dice.
Face. Yeah, wishing you happy birthday. Okay, let's go. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. Look at the phone now. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to you, Brian. How old are you now? How old are you now? How old are you now, Brian? How old are you now? Tell us, how old are you, baby?
I'm 5 years old.
I am 5 years old now. Okay. I am, say it now, sing it, baby. I am 5 years old now. I am 5 years old now today. I am 5 years old. So do you want to say something about your mama?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, make a wish, baby. Make a wish. What do you want God to do for you? What do you want in life, as little as you are? Mama, I bought you your game. I bought you a bicycle. I bought you a car. So tell us what you want. What do you want, Mama?
Mommy, this is a car on.
Maybe the battery have died. You've played it for the battery to die.
Mommy, can you help me on this for me?
We have to charge it. Maybe you've killed the battery. So tell us what you want. Daryl, please come and plug his laptop for him. Come and plug his game for him. Okay, tell us what you want. What do you want God to do for you? Tell them.
Mama, I want water.
Okay, they are bringing water for you. So what do you want? Bring water for him. Plug this and bring water for him.
Okay.
What do you want God to do for you? You're shouting, mommy. If you don't want to talk, leave my live video, please. Come on. Oh yeah, what do you want God to do for you? Say, I want God to bless me, give me long life.
I want to bless you and give you long life.
And I want God to give my mommy more money.
I want my mom to give me more money.
I want God to give my mommy more money. I don't say God should give you more money. I want God to give my mommy more money. Okay?
Okay.
Say,
I want my mommy to give me more money.
I will blow your head, Brian. I want God to give my mommy more money. Oh yeah?
I want my mommy to give you more money.
Baby, I'm going to slap your head. Baby, I'm going to slap your head. Oh yeah? Look at the camera. I want God to give my mommy more money. Oh yeah?
Okay. I want God to give my mommy money.
Yay! So that my mommy can buy me more laptops and more bicycle. Say it now.
My mom can buy me more laptop and more bicycle.
Yay! So tell them something about your mommy. What did your mommy buy for you on your birthday? Tell them. Tell them what your mommy bought for you on your birthday. Share. What your mommy? Tell them what your mommy bought for you. Didn't I buy you something on your birthday? What did your daddy buy for you? Stand. Brian, stand and talk now. You leave my room.
I want to leave.
Stand. You are not leaving anywhere. Oh yeah. Tell them what your mommy bought for you on your birthday. I'm going to collect the laptop back since you don't want to share. Daryl, give me my game. Let me return it to the buyer. Since you don't want to tell the world what I bought for you. Brian. Oh yeah, leave my balloon. Since you don't want to talk on my live, leave my blow. Leave my blow.
No.
Leave my blow. Since you don't want to talk on my live video.
I don't need your blow.
Oh yeah, go out of my room. Go out of my closet. I don't want you. Go out of my closet.
Wait, let me find my balloon first.
Maybe you don't want to talk on my live video. I won't buy you your motorcycle. They won't bring your motorcycle.
Okay.
They won't give you a motorcycle.
Come and talk.
Tell them what I bought for you, except I will not give you motorcycle. Tell them. Oh yeah. What did your mommy buy for you on your birthday? Tell them.
They buy me motorcycle. They buy me motorcycle.
What again?
The mommy buy me car.
Which car? Drink enough water. Shebi say you want to drink water. Sorry. So what again did your mommy buy for you?
My mommy buy me motorcycle and car A laptop.
Yeah. What did your daddy buy for you? I bought you clothes now. I bought you clothes for your birthday. So what did your daddy buy for you?
He buy me chocolate.
Chocolate. Hey Brian, you're telling lies. Daddy didn't buy you chocolate now.
Okay.
You say okay. Oh yeah, be going out of my live video. Give me my blow blow. Give me my blow blow. Since you don't want to talk, give me my blow blow. No, I don't want to talk again. But since you don't want to talk, go out of my room. No, I don't want you in my room. Go. No, I said I don't want you. Don't talk again.
Okay, talk.
Oh yeah, talk. You go.
And then,
Mm-hmm.
my name is Ryan.
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 Is that what you came to talk on my live video?
Eh?
Oh yeah, go. Come and be going. Come and be going.
Take out the light and the water.
Go down. Oh yeah. Don't sleep. When it's 12 o'clock, we're coming to pray. So don't sleep. Keep your eyes open, okay? 12 o'clock we'll pray. You're going to be 5 years old. So we need to thank God for good health, providing for your mama and your papa, to take good care of you, having everything you asked for, because I practically bought you everything you asked for. So we need to thank God. So guys, somebody said he wants to rap. So see you guys. So let's go prepare for our prayers. We want to pray for my son. Darrell, come and say something on this live video. Fast, before it gets to 12 o'clock. This is another story. Your girlfriend, Sheila. Oh yeah. Come and say something. I don't want you, man. She said don't say anything. Go out of my room. Oh yeah, come and wish your brother a happy birthday. So this is Darrell. So wish your brother a happy birthday. He's gonna be 5 by 12. So he's gonna be. Shabi say you don't want to say on the. Why are you on the video now? So wish your brother a happy birthday. Okay.
Hello guys, tomorrow is my brother's birthday. I want to wish him a happy birthday and many more years.
Okay. Say no prayers.
And I pray for him to live long and grow in my image.
Grow in your image, Ikwa.
Yes.
I don't want brother to grow in your image because you are full of trouble. No, I don't want another trouble in my house. He's not growing in your image, please.
Brian is already in trouble.
No. He's not growing in your image, please. He's going to grow in God's image, please. Carry your image and go there. If you don't want your image again, you already have one of your image. You guys can go now, thank you. So you guys should get ready for the prayers. We are coming to pray. Get out of my clothes. Out! Shabi, if you finish checking the balloon, let me see the one you guys are going to use for Christmas. Granny bought a pack of balloon. You people have finished blowing it. Christmas, let me see who's going to buy balloon for you people again. So, so wahala people wey no grow for an image. So guys, thank you so very much for listening. I hope I made your night tonight. So let's go. Dimoma, please give me drinking water. Please, cold. I don't know if Amaka washed my cup. If she didn't wash my cup, use the other cup to give me water. So guys, have a peaceful night. So let me go get ready for the prayers. Mwah! Let me carry my nipples and go away.